Have you ever been hurt so deeply that silence didn't feel like enough? Someone you trusted turned cold. Someone you loved turned distant. Maybe they betrayed you, talked behind your back, or simply walked away without explanation. And there you were, with all the anger, confusion, and pain swelling inside you. The truth is, when we're hurt, our first instinct is to react. We want them to feel it too, to see us, to understand what they did, to regret it. But Stoicism offers something different, something most people never realize, that the best revenge isn't loud. It isn't emotional. It doesn't involve hurting them back. It's quiet, it's powerful, and it changes everything, not for them, but for you. So let's talk about it. Here are 6 Stoic ways to respond to people who hurt you without saying a word. 1. Don't react, detach. Let's be honest. When someone hurts us, they expect us to react. They expect anger, sadness, a text, a call, something. And when we give it to them, we feed their power. We let them live in our heads. We allow their actions to control our mood, our peace, our focus. But when you detach, when you stop reacting, you become untouchable. Marcus Aurelius said, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." That means don't mirror them, don't become like them, don't match their energy just to feel like you've done something. Because the moment you show them that they no longer affect you, that you're done explaining, done defending, done chasing, that's the moment they lose all control. Detachment isn't coldness. It's clarity. It's saying, I see what you did, but I won't carry it. Let them live with what they did. You don't have to. 2. Let your growth speak for itself. Imagine this. Someone tried to break you. Maybe they doubted you. Maybe they laughed when you failed. Maybe they left you when you needed them most. But instead of reacting, you got quiet. You went inward, and you started building. Little by little, you grew. You healed. You focused on your goals, your values, your peace. And now, the same person who expected you to crumble watches from a distance as you rise. That's not just revenge, that's transformation. Seneca said, "It is the power of a great mind to rise above insults." You don't have to clap back. You don't have to post about your success. You don't have to prove anything. Just live well and let that life speak louder than any words ever could. 3. Focus on what you can control. Sometimes we stay stuck in the hurt because we keep asking, why? Why did they do it? Why didn't they care? Why didn't I see it coming? But the Stoics teach us something powerful. You don't have to understand someone to let them go. You don't need closure to choose peace. Epictetus wrote, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." You can't control people. You can't control their choices, their words, or how they treated you. But you can control whether you keep reliving it. You can control whether you let that experience define you or refine you. Revenge isn't just about getting back at someone. Sometimes it's about refusing to let them take up any more space in your life. So ask yourself, is this helping me grow? Or is it just keeping me stuck? If it's the second, let it go. Not because they deserve peace, but because you do. 4. Master your emotions. Anger feels good at first. It gives us something to hold on to. It makes us feel strong. But it's a trap, because anger ties you to them. You may not talk to them anymore, but they still live in your emotions. That's not freedom. That's a prison with invisible walls. The Stoics didn't teach us to suppress emotion. They taught us to master it. They practiced emotional discipline, what they called apatheia. It doesn't mean you feel nothing. It means you feel deeply, but act wisely. Seneca said, "He who angers you conquers you." Think about that. Every time you react in rage, they win. Every time you obsess over what they did, they win. But when you stay calm, when you remain grounded, when you keep your dignity intact, that's real power. That's control. That's peace. And the truth is, there's nothing more confusing to someone who hurt you than your silence. 5. Live so well. They become irrelevant. The ultimate revenge isn't about proving them wrong. It's about living in such a way that they no longer matter, not because you hate them, but because you've outgrown the version of yourself that needed them. You've evolved. You've created new goals. You've surrounded yourself with better energy. And now, they're not even part of the conversation anymore. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, look within. Within is the fountain of good, and it will ever bubble up if you will ever dig. So dig, find your strength, build your joy, not for revenge, but because your life deserves it, and when they look back, they won't even recognize the person you've become. That's not petty, that's powerful. 6. Your peace is their defeat. At the end of the day, this isn't about them. It's about you. Your peace, your freedom, your power. The moment you stop caring, the moment you stop needing them to understand, apologize, or change, that's when you've truly won. The Stoics weren't trying to get even. They were trying to get free, and that's what you deserve too. So the next time someone hurts you, don't react, don't chase, don't try to prove anything. Just keep growing, keep healing, keep moving forward with calm and quiet strength. Let them wonder how you're doing so well, even when they expected you to fall apart. That's the Stoic way. So what's the best revenge? It's not bitterness, it's not gossip, it's not trying to make them feel what you felt. The best revenge is healing. It's growth. It's a life so full, they're no longer part of the story. It's no longer explaining yourself. It's smiling quietly. It's knowing you could say something, but choosing not to, because you've moved on, because your peace is worth more than their attention. Now I want to hear from you. Have you ever been hurt and chose not to fight back? What helped you move forward? Drop a comment below. Let's talk about it. And if this message helped you find some clarity, go ahead and like the video, subscribe, and turn on notifications. And remember, your silence is powerful, your growth is loud, and your peace, that's the final word. Stay grounded, stay focused, stay stoic.